Ladies and gentlemen, I am the amazing Nigel.
Well, I first started acting when I was about 3 years old, and the first 3 years of my life I lived in Zakynthos, Greece, and my parents worked in a bar, so I got to talk to lots of the customers and get to know them. But it gave me quite a lot of confidence, so when I moved back to England, I decided to go to a stage school and I really enjoyed it, and they recommended I should join an agency because I had one, so I joined it and that's how I started acting. My first job was a Samsung commercial where I played the role of a magician, and it was actually pretty interesting. I had a cape where I hid a tablet and I would say who was going to come around the corner, so it was like magic, but it wasn't. And my first proper job where I actually found out what the industry is like and learnt what the work environment would be like. But I loved it so much, so I decided to continue my acting career from there.
I see a unicorn.
A license is something an actor, well, a production company has to get if one of their actors under the age of 16. It's sort of a safeguarding form and their health and safety risks and checks. And they also have to have a chaperone. For example, a couple years ago in the summer, I was filming up in Scotland for a CBBC show called Raven, and I had to have a professional chaperone to make sure I was safe and everything ran smoothly.
Pack a bag and run away. There's a big world out there, just like in your stories. But you're trapped. I'm trapped.
Being out of license is so much easier, as I can now get an audition and be on set the next day if I got the job. Whereas when you have to get a license, you have to wait for your council to fill out the form and look at it. So it could take up to about 10 working days or even more depending on how quick your council processes it.
Have I just woken you up?
It's Saturday.
It's Tuesday.
Oh.
Bye, love you. Shit.
Well, I got into modelling by working with lots of different photographers, so it started off by us taking headshots for my acting portfolio, but then I did more creative photography. So, for example, I've worked with Jason and Danny Geddes, where we got some really cool, nice photos. I've also done some catwalks for charity. My favourite acting job I've done so far is probably an indie film called Cardboard Fort. It's a coming-of-age film where I played the lead role called Charlie. And there's loads of really cool scenes. There's a capture a flag scene, a water fight scene, and one of the scenes we had to sit in a lake, and it's meant to be really calm, peaceful, sunny weather, but the waves are huge. They're like ginormous waves, a bit windy, but it was a lot of fun. It was three weeks filming up in Harrogate, and I enjoyed it so much.
So that's all it was to you? A pile of useless cardboard boxes?
Well, I've just finished year 11, which means I'm going to go into a college and I'm going to go to a film school, which I'm really excited for, because I like being more practical. I like making stuff. I'm not as good with written exams. For example, because GCSEs were cancelled for me, well, they say they were cancelled, but they weren't really, because they were replaced with lots of mini assessments. I think it kind of benefited me in a way, because I'm not very good with written exams, but I'm really good practical, which benefits me quite a lot.